Administrative and operational aspect of training. What is administrative training? Administrative training provides a comprehensive understanding of reporting, including what information to compile to obtain correct findings. Administrative skills are essential in a company to offer the best training to equip your workers with the knowledge and skills they need to apply in the workplace. From London Training for Excellence, 2015. Training Industry, 2012, proposes that administration process is connected with administering a training function's logistics and day-to-day operations. This function contains 10 processes. These are the following. Five key aspects of training according to Soaring Eagles, 2019. Collaborative, we must ensure that training is produced in conjunction with employees, managers, and the HR team. Learning cannot be a one-way process in which one department determines what to teach and learners passively accept what is provided to them. Digital, there is no doubt that digital technology will need to be incorporated in a significant manner. Teaching soft skills, while many younger employees come with updated technical skills, they often require some hand-holding in other areas such as interpersonal or communication skills. Hyper-personalization, as business models and customer service models become personalized, it is being recognized that the workforce also needs personalized attention. Learning mindset, moving towards the long-term goal of creating a new mindset, one of continuous learning. As the world changes quickly around us, we can no longer afford to sit back with our initial educational qualifications. We need to constantly update and stay ahead of the curve.
Steps in organizing and preparatory phase. Step 1. Identifying training needs. The need for training is the difference between expected and actual performance. As a result, the gap is detected in this phase in order to analyze the training requirements. Step 2. Establish specific objectives. The most important activity after identifying training needs is to set training objectives. As a result, the primary goal of training is to ensure that man and work are a good match. Step 3. Select appropriate methods. Training methods are the preferred means of achieving training goals. There are a variety of training methods accessible, but their usefulness is determined by the training needs of the company. Step 4. Implement programs. The actual functioning begins after the proper strategy has been chosen. Employees are trained to improve their performance in organizational operations as a result of it. Step 5. Evaluate program. It entails assessing in several components of training to determine whether the program was successful. In other words, it relates to the value of training in terms of improving employee performance. Step 6. Feedback. Finally, a feedback mechanism is established in order to identify the training program's weak points and enhance in the future. The collected data was then assessed and analyzed in order to identify weak areas in training programs and make recommendations for future improvements.
Running training activities. An effective training program is built by following a systematic, step-by-step process. Here are the steps in training process. Step 1. Decide if training is needed. The overall purpose of the assessment phase is to determine if training is needed and if so, to provide the information required to design the training program. Step 2. Determine what type of training is needed. The employees themselves can provide valuable information on the training they need. They know what they need or want to make them better at their jobs. Just ask them. Step 3. Identifying goals and objectives. Clearly stated training objectives would help employers communicate what they want their employees to do better or stop doing. Step 4. Implementing training. The training should be presented so that its organization and meaning are clear to employees. An effective training program allows employees to participate in the training process and practice their skills and/or knowledge. Step 5. Evaluation of the training program. One way to make sure that the training program is accomplishing its goals is by evaluating the training by both the trainees and the instructors. Training should have as one of its critical components a method of measuring the effectiveness of the training.